All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome you here today on behalf of Revival Sales and on behalf of the owners of Direct Deposit. We want to welcome you here to a groundbreaking event. This will be a limited offering of unlimited potential here with Direct Deposit, and we sure appreciate everyone being here with us today. We apologize to you folks online and you folks that are here for being a half hour late. That's totally my fault. I was on a different time zone yesterday and my travel didn't work very good at all. So I'm just glad to be here, to be quite honest. And so we'll make it up to you as we go forward. But so again, on behalf of the crew, we welcome you here. Hopefully you've had a chance to register for a bid number. We're using a number system for the clerking. It just makes everything kind of flow and work a lot easier. And you folks that are online via CCI.live, Gavel's down the best in the country. We certainly welcome you folks. We've got a record number of people that are registered and want to bid online here today as well. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to Julie French and let her make some introductions here. Officially welcome you here to this event, welcome you here to their stalls here at the North American, and talk to you just a little bit about our event here today and some of the great things that we're going to be doing here in the next few minutes. Julie?
Thank you, Kevin. On behalf of the three owners of Direct Deposit, that's Bolam Family Shorthorns in Minnesota, Armstrong Farms in Pennsylvania, and Little Cedar Cattle Company, that's Steve French and me in Michigan. I'd like to thank you for being here today. All you folks that are out there in CCI land, we thank you for being there. As Kevin said, we've got a huge group of people standing here at the stalls. For those of you at CCI, and for those of you here at the stall, we got a huge number of people on CCI. So we're going to move right along. You know, this year our theme for the Revival Sales was We're All in This Together. And this bull Direct Deposit really is something who made us see that. The Bolam family, the Armstrong Farms family, John Allen and his sons and wife, and Steve and me, we really have been all in this bull together. His dam is owned by Bolam Family Shorthorns that bred by them, and Steve and I are their partners with Little Cedar. And then John and his family bought a pregnancy, and it turned out to be this great bull Direct Deposit. And he has just been outstanding. You know, he was reserve champion of the Oklahoma City Cattlemen's Congress last year, and then rolled into Iowa State Fair, was grand champion. Then he rolled on over to the Keystone Show, was grand champion and supreme champion, because they do that there, supreme over all breeds, and then rolled into Kansas City and was grand champion again. And he's standing here with us today, Kevin, and we couldn't be more proud to be doing working with a great bull who has a great future, and working with great folks of Bolam's, Armstrong's. Steve and I are thrilled to be part of this, and we came up with a novel way to offer the introduction of this bull, because we have a lot of people in our breed. As I say, there's no small breeders, there's just small herds. And small herds need smaller quantities of semen. And so, Kevin, you can go ahead and explain that, and as soon as we get started. And we have 5 units. We've got 10 units. You can buy up to 20, and we'll explain how we're going to do that. Also today, Little Cedar Cattle Company has 3 young bulls that we're introducing: Look Ahead, Equinox, and Cash Advance. And if you would like to do a purchase order on those bulls, they're young bulls, of course, so we don't have semen. But if you'd like to do a purchase order on those bulls, they're availably done. If you're on CCI and you'd like to talk to us, type into your chat, and Amy will get us a message, and we'll call you on CCI if you'd like to talk about the other 3 bulls: Look Ahead, Equinox, or Cash Advance. If you buy 20 units of Direct Deposit today, you're going to get a Direct Deposit cap, and the semen is here. In order to take the Direct Deposit semen with you, we would like your payment by cash, check, or credit card. If you do not have that payment and want us to ship the semen, we will be shipping it next week as soon as we receive your payment. So, Kevin, I think you can go ahead from there.
All right, Julie. Well, thank you. And again, folks, great to have a record crowd here today. We don't want to miss your bid. We got a good crew that's going to be helping out and working the ring out front. Kane Agater here on special assignment will be over here in right field. Jeff Agater over here in left field. Turn your bids into those two gentlemen or myself up here on the auction block. I do want to mention, if you see either Steve or Corey or John bidding, they're representing people that have called them that are not going to be able to bid online, that they're going to represent them with their purchases here today. So rest assured that all the semen is going to sell, and it's going to be able to either be shipped out to you or you can pick it up here today after your payment, as Julie said. Appreciate Dexter being with us with CCI.live. Gavel's down the best in the country, and he's running the board over there. I want to remind you folks that are bidding online, your bidding screen is the most accurate information. So listen, the auctioneer's voice is not always as accurate as the bidding screen. So go ahead, when you click that screen, you're agreeing to the price that you bid, and you agree to the terms and conditions there of the auction. So we're glad to have you here. We're going to use bidder numbers today. I know it's traditional at a shorehorn sale to announce everyone's name. What Julie's going to do is after the auction, they're going to make a post on the social media and all that of all the buyers and get you recognized those different ways, and obviously through their advertising efforts. So we'll just use buyer numbers here today as we roll down through everything and get through the auction in a timely manner. Obviously, enjoy the cocktails and all that stuff and make yourself very, very comfortable and ready to go here today. So the other thing we're going to do when we start out here with the 5 units, so we're going to start on lot 1A. The high bidder, we're going to sell choice of 1A or 1B. So you as the high bidder, if you want to take them both, you can take up to 10. So you could take 1A and 1B. So that would be a maximum of what we would be offering there. Then we'll go on to lot 2 and do 2A and 2B in the same manner. So you can either take 5 or 10 as we go down through those first lots of 1 through 5, the A's and B's. Then when we get over to lot 6, we'll sell lot 6. If you want 20 units total, then you would have the option of taking lot number 7. That would be the maximum in that round, and then we'll keep going down the line. If you want to buy 40 or 60 lots or whatever, just be the last bidder on those lots and just keep buying. That's all you have to do. But we're only selling up to 20 in those particular group offerings, all right? So again, great to have you here today. It's always great to be at the North American, and direct deposit, 20 units you get. Now, is there different colors, Steve? We've got black. We've got, it looks like, I can't say the word blue, and that gold, that's a different, and green like Michigan State, yeah, and the black as well, like the traditional little cedar color. All right, so you get a cap if you get the hardball blue. Yeah, you get up to, if you buy 20 units or more, you get a free ball cap. All right, we are ready to go. So we're going to start on 1A and 1B. We're going to say a high bidder's choice. And it's going to be your bid times the unit. So your bid times 5 or 10 in this case as we start here on 1A and 1B. All right, we are ready to go. The auction's on. How about John? Able to bid on the table to buy, able to give on a buy, able to buy, get 500, 100 and a half. You look at 100 down 2. You look at table to buy, able to get $200. John, able to buy, able to get 200 down 2 and a half. You look at 5 down 3. You look at 3 down, able to get down 4. You look at 4, able to buy, able to get $400. John, able to buy, able to get 400. You look at 3 now, able to get 4. Now half. You look at 5, able to buy, able to get 450. You look at 4 now half. You look at 5, able to buy, able to buy, able to get 4 and a quarter. You look at 4, able to get 25, able to get 425. I sold them to you. $400. Kane, 400. Berg Shorthorns, thank you. Does he want 5 or 10? 5 or 10. And we can give Berg the next number if we want there, Emily. So you want 5 or 10? He's going to take 5. All right, now we'll go on 1B. How about John? Able to be able to buy, able to get 100 now, down 2. You look at 2 now, half. You look at 5, able to get down 3 now, half. Able to buy, able to get 350. You look at 3 now, half. You look at 5, 4. You look at 4, able to buy, able to get $400. John, able to buy, able to get 4 to buy, 375. You look at 3 now, able to get 75. You look at 3 now, able to get 75. Able to buy, 5, able to buy, able to get 5, able to buy, able to get 375. Everybody else, 375 to bid on them and die. So now 400. You look at 4 to buy him. You look at 4 able to buy him. Hey Dexter, my screen is not showing anything. You look at 400. You look at 4 to buy him. Able to buy him. Look at $400. Sean able to buy him. Look at 400. You look at 375 now 4. What do you say, Jeff? I'm going out the door. You look at 4 to buy him. 4 to bid on him and die. Sold 375 times 5. Online bidder. 603, thank you, 603. All right, 2A and 2B. So again, your bid times 5 or 10. I'm a Sean able to buy 2A, 2B, 100 and a half down 2. You look at 2 now half. You look at 5, you look at down 3 now half. You look at 5, you look at 350. You look at 3 now half. You look at 5, you look at 3 and a quarter. You look at 3, you look at $25 now half. You look at 5, you look at 350. You look at 3, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at $350. You able to buy them. You look at 3 and a half. Everybody else. You look at 3, you look at 5, you look at Get 350 on them, and I sold 3 and a quarter. Jeff 325. 629, going to take 5 units. 629, going to take 5 units at 3 and a quarter. All right, we're bidding on 2B, and how about Sean able to be able to buy, look at 2B, the number to buy. You look at 100 and a half now 2, and now half. You look at 5, able to buy, look at 250. You look at 2, look at 5, able to buy, look at 250. You look at 5 down 75 3. You look at 3, look at $300 now quarter. You look at 3, look at 25. You're out online. You look at 3, look at 25. Look at 5, look at 3 and a quarter. You look at 3, look at $25. Sean able to buy them online bidder. We didn't get in. You look at 3, look at 25. Look at 325. 325. 325. 325 to bid on able to buy. Look at 3 and a quarter to bid on them, and I sold 300. Jeff times 5. 300. Delisle 653. 653.
You know,
yes,
Kevin,
Julie.
this is kind of an innovative thing, and it's different. So but it's the same folks you've always known. And we really are trying to give people an opportunity, instead of having to buy 25 or 30 units of semen of a bull you don't know, to get to sample it. You know, we get that a lot. And so we're really excited about this format today, and to be able to use CCI and have people across the country to be here.
Why is my iPad not working? Why is the iPad not working?
We've got a little technical difficulty here is what we're talking about. But what I want to tell you, Kevin, while we're in this little technical difficulty break, we have another auction. Yes. We have another auction yet today. At 4 o'clock, we're going to have Deck the Stalls, and that's the annual fundraiser for Shorthorn Youth Development Fund and the AJSA, and it's right here at the Shorthorn booth right here. You'll be hosting, and a little bit later we'll be giving out drink tickets. Little Cedar Cattle Company is going to be hosting the cocktails for Deck the Stalls, and that's going to be a really fun thing. Another thing we've got for you today is our new red, white, and roan sausage, the 100% Shorthorn all beef snacks, summer sausage and beef sticks. It's a new project for Shorthorn Youth Development Fund. Jelaine Vaughn heads that up and does a magnificent job. And this year we also, you can buy a product here, just singles, however you want. You can buy all beef sticks, all summer sausage. And we also have a wonderful gift box that you can place an order for, and then it'll be shipped either to you or to your friend, family, or your customers. So we have those things getting ready to happen here in a little bit when we get our technical difficulties solved. Dexter's working on it, and I want to remind you we've got 3 other bulls that we're introducing here today. Look Ahead, Equinox, and Cash Advance. Look Ahead is owned by Gary and Danielle McKenzie of McKenzie Ranch. They're in Bethesda, Maryland. And they bought their 2/3 interest in, or half interest in Look Ahead. Equinox is owned by half interest with Bennett Land and Cattle Company in California, and Cash Advance is owned by Bigelow Farms in California. So, we got our thing fixed here. Kevin was nothing without his screen. So we're back.
Yeah. I was having what it would be like to be the president of the United States and not have the teleprompter up there. All right. Yeah. Like to have that screen. Like to communicate with those people. Good job on the fly there, Dexter, of getting that rolling. All right. 3A or 3B. Your bid times 5 or 10. I'm a Sean able to be able to buy 100 and a half, 75. You look at 5 down 2 and a quarter. You look at 2. Look at 25. Half. Look at 5, 75. You look at 275. You look at 2 now, but look at $75 on them. You look at 2 now, but look at 75. 3. You look at 3, but you're out on line. You're out on line. You look at 3, but now quarter. You look at 3, but look at $25 on a now high. Look at $350. Online bidder, we didn't get in. You look at 3, you look at 5, but look at $350 on them. Evan, we're not in.
Don't
You're going
give
to be
up,
$350.
Evan.
You look at 3,
Stay in
look at 5, but everybody else. You look at $350 on them and
Evan, we only have so much
3.5, $350 on them and sold 3 1/4, $325. 641. He want just 5 of them. 641. All right,
Kevin, I'm
going to
give you the 5-unit warning. We've got 5 more.
5 of the 5s
units
left. You bet that kind of sounds like a meal at Wendy's or something, doesn't it?
It
All
is.
right, $100 on 3B. $100 $175 too. You look at 2 quarter. You look at 2. We look at $25 on we look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2. We look at $25 on now high. We look at now 75. You look at 75 you look at 275 to bid on them. You look at 2 now. We look at 75. You look at 2 now. We look at 75. 3. You look at 3. We look at $300 on quarter. You look at 3 now quarter. Online bidders, you didn't get in. I got Jeff. Jeff has the bidder here on the floor. You got to be 3 1/4 in Ohio and Maryland and Pennsylvania. You are all out. You look at 3. You look at 25. You look at 3. You look at 25 now half. You look at 5. You look at 350. You look at 3. You look at 5.
Don't let your budget stand in the way of an opportunity.
3
you know what?
1/2.
The biggest question we got, Kevin, in the last 3 weeks, John and Steve and Corey, people kept calling. They'd say, "What's this semen going to cost?" And you know what our answer was? We don't know.
Right.
It's an auction.
Yep.
And we like to run things straight up, and so do you. And Evan, Deborah, Adam, you all have an opportunity to bid
Got
here.
an
So does
opportunity to
everybody
bid.
else.
You bet.
But you only have as many as we've got on the page.
When we get done, we're done. 3 1/4, 3 1/2. You look at 5, but you look at 622. What do you say? You look at 3, but look at 5, but look at 350 on them, and sold 3 1/4. That online bidder is 640. Online
Deborah,
bidder 640.
you're a little late, but Deborah,
Online
stay right in there. We're getting ready to
640.
sell the next one.
All right, 4A and 4B. Your bid times 5 or 10 again. 4A and 4B. I'm a daughter, Sean, able to be able to buy, but I'm able to buy, 100 1/2, 75 2. You look at 2 1/4, half, look at 250, 75 3. You look at 3, but I'm look at $300, Sean, able to buy, look at 300. You look at 3 to buy him. You look at 3, but I'm look at $300, Sean, able to buy, look at 300. You look at 3, but I'm look at $300, Sean, able to buy, look at 3 to buy him. Able to buy, look at $300, Sean, able to buy, look at 300. Yes, Julie.
You know, Kevin, I was in the grocery store the other day, and I noticed I was buying my allergy medicine. And I thought, I don't really want to spend that much. You know, I'll just buy this smaller package. And then when I quickly did the math, the smaller package costs more. So these folks that are wanting 5 units, it is going to cost a little more, but you know what? You're going to get a great bull. You're going to get access to one of the most talked about, promoted bulls in the industry. And the only way you're going to get it is you're going to get it today.
You're going to get it
guess
today.
what? After today, it's over until
Right.
January of 2025.
2025.
It's over.
It's
You're not going to
exclusive.
see this conventional semen anywhere else.
You bet.
Okay?
All right, so guys, I had 2 of you online bid at the same time. Bidder 612, you're in at 200. Bidder 622, you got to be 2 1/4. You look at 2,
Come on,
look at
Deborah.
25. You look at 2, look at 25. Anybody can bid. Now have. You look at 2, look at 5, but I gave you the 612. You look at 2, look at 5, but I gave you the look at 250. You look at 2, look at 5, 75. You're out online. You look at 2 now, but look at 75. And now 3, but look at 3, but look at $300. Online bidder, we didn't get in. 622, I still need you. I've got Kane in. You look at 275, now 3. You look at 3, but look at $300. Sean, able to buy, look at 3 to buy him. You
Come on,
buy now
Deborah.
quarter. You look at 3 now quarter. You look at 3, but look at 25. What do you say, Kane? You look at 3, but look at $25 on him. You look at 3, but look at 25 on him. 5 to buy, but look at 325 on him. And I sold 300. That online bidder is 622. Headed to the birthplace of John Glenn. Headed to Ohio. And Deborah, do you want 5 or 10? So Deborah, type in your chat box if you do want to take 10. We can do that. You can type into Dexter. If not, we'll say you 5 and we'll roll on.
So it looks to me that what are we on next? We got 4B,
Yep.
and then we got 5A and 5B.
She just took 5,
Take
Dexter?
5.
You bet. All right, thank you, Deborah. 622, the buyer. All right, 4B, your bid times 5. $100, John, able to buy, look at 175. You look at down 2, now quarter. You look at 2, look at quarter, now half. You look at 2, look at 5, but I gave you to buy him 250. You look at 2, look at 5, but I get now 75. Now 3. You look at 3, but I buy, look at 300. You look at 3 to buy him. You look at 3, but I buy, look at $300. John, able to buy, look at 3 to buy him. Able to buy, look at
Come on,
$300. John,
Ryan,
able to buy,
stay
look
in
at you're
there.
out online. You look at 275, now 3. You look at 3, but I buy, look at $300. John, able to buy, look at 3. Able to do it. Anybody else? So you look at 3 to buy him, 3 to bid on him, and I Sold 275, Jeff, times 5. 631. Thank you, folks. 631. All right, you're bidding on 5A or 5B, the last of the groupings of 5. I'm a daughter, John, able to be able to buy 5A or 5B. 100 and a half, 75, 2. You look at 2 quarter. You look at 2 quarter half. You look at 2, you able to buy, you look at 250 and 75. You look at 2 now 3. You look at 3, able to buy, you look at $300 and now quarter. You look at 3 now quarter. You look at 3, you look at $25, John, able to buy, you look at 3 and a quarter. You look at 3, you look at $25, John, able to buy, you look at 25, you look at 5, you look at 5, you look at 325. Got the bid on the internet. You look at 3 now quarter. You look at 3, but look at $25 on them, and I sold them to you 300. That online bidder is 612. 612, and type in your chat box, please. If you'd like to take 10, you have that option. Lee from PA. All right, 612 is the buyer. He could take 10 if he would like. Thank you, Lee from PA. He's probably bidding from the friendly confines of Happy Valley. Might not be so happy right now, though, I'm hearing. All right. I'll tell you what. We'll just give him 5, and then we'll go on. All right. How about Sean? Now you're bidding on 5B. This is the last grouping of 5. The last grouping of 5.
When they call, and they come up over here on column 2,
yep.
Okay?
Yep.
And they call, and they say, hey, wait, I wanted 5. The answer is going to be no.
No, that's right.
No means no.
No means no,
okay?
That's right.
I know sometimes in your business, no doesn't mean no. But in the semen auction business, no means no.
One more thing. Did we tell them that the semen is right here?
Yes.
We want to remind you,
yes.
The semen is right here. You pay by
Yep.
cash, check, or credit card today, and you can take it home
or we
in
can
your
ship
tank
it out.
time. Next week, we can ship it out as soon as you pay.
Yep. All right. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy, able to be able to buy 5B. How about Sean? Able to buy 100, 100 and a half. In now 75, 2. You can look at able to buy, look at 2 quarter. You can look at 2, look at quarter. Able to buy now. High, able to buy now 75. And now 3. Able to buy, look at $300. Sean, able to buy, look at 3 under. And now quarter. You look at 3, look at $25. Sean, able to buy, look at 3 and a quarter. You look at 3, look at $25. Sean, able to buy, look at 325. Look at 5, look at 325 to bid on them, and I sold 300. 300 came. Bidder number 630. Thank you, folks. That's
Mark
a great
Martin from
job.
Michigan.
Thank you very much. Headed to the state up north.
You, Mark
all
and
right.
Tammy.
Thanks, Mark. All right, and Tammy. All right, so now, guys, turn to the page. We're going to go to lot number 6, and how we'll do it. We will offer lot number 6. If you want to take 20 units, you can say double up, and then we'll say a 7. We'll move right on down the line. But if not, you're going to be bidding your bid times 10. All right, how about Sean? Able to be able to buy lot number 6, and they can take up to 20. You can take a max of 20. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, 2. You look at 2, able to buy, look at 2 now. High, able to buy, look at 250. You look at 2, look at 5, look at 5, look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2, look at $25 on them. You look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, look at 5, look at 225. You look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, look at 5, look at 225. Jeff, did you get 2, or are you thinking 100 and a half? I've got 100 bid online. Kane, 150 back there. You look at 100 and a half. You look at 5, you bid on 150. You look at 100 and a half, and now 75. Now 2, 2 and a quarter. Now half. You got to be 250. You look at 2, look at 5, look at 2 and a half. You look at 2, look at 5, look at $250 on able to buy, look at 250 on them. You look at 2 able to buy, look at 250 on them, and I sold 2 and a quarter. That online bidder is going to be 639 at 2 and a quarter. And Bo, do you want to take 10 or 20? 10 or 20, Bo. Type in your chat box. If you want to take 20, you have that option. He wants just 10. All right, now you're bidding on lot number 7. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy your bid times 10. Lot number 7. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy 100, 100 a quarter, 100 and a half, and now 75 2. You look at 2, look at 2 quarter. You look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, look at 2 and a quarter. You look at 2, look at $25. Sean, able to buy, look at 2, look at 25. Kane, we didn't get in. I got Jeff ahead of you. You look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2, look at $25. Sean, able to buy, look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, everybody else. You look at 225, 225, 225 to bid on them, and I sold 200. Jeff, 200. Delisle, 653, going to take 10, 653. All right, now we're bidding on lot number 8. How about Sean, your bid times 10, 100, 100 and a half. You look at fast, 75, down 2. You look at 2, you look at $200 and now quarter. And now half. You look at 2, look at 5, look at 250. Jeff, you okay at a quarter? You're thinking 200? No, now wait a minute. Right here. No, you have seniority. He's younger and quicker. You look at 2, 2 and a quarter. You look at 2, look at 25. 634, we're not in. You got to be 225. You look at 2, look at quarter. You look at 2, look at $25 on look at 2, look at 25. Look at 5, everybody else 225 to bid on them, and I sold 200 came. 626.
Thank you.
626, you bet I do. All right, you're bidding on lot number 9. How about Sean, your bid times 10. Lot number 9. How about Sean, look at 100 down quarter, half. You look at 100 now, you bid about 150 and 75. You bid about 5, look at 175. You look at 100 now, look at 75. Now 2. You bid about look at 2. You bid about you're out on line, going to be 200. You look at 2 to buy him. You look at 2. You bid about look at $200. Sean, you look at 2. Look at 2. Look at 2 to buy him. You bid about 2 down quarter. You look at 2 down quarter. You look at 2. Look at $25. Sean, you bid about look at 2 and a quarter, and now half. You look at 2, look at 5, look at 250. You look at 2, look at 5, look at $250. You able to buy them, everybody else. You look at 2 and a half, 250 on them, and I sold 2 and a quarter times 10. Does he want 654? You want 10 or 20? He wants 10.
You know, Kevin, we're in the Angus business as well. You know, I am.
Really?
And we're online buying Angus cattle every week, and we always call it, we play the sale order game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
Because, you know, the sale order is not your friend.
Yes.
So I think these people are kind of hanging back because they're going, I got a lot left.
Yeah.
Here in a minute, we're not going to have a lot
Yeah,
left.
there's going to be a lot left,
So
and they're going to get higher.
we've had Ryan here from Texas, and he's bid every time.
Yep.
And he's, you know, if you were getting married and you needed a bridesmaid, you might want to call Ryan because he's been the bridesmaid all the time. But Ryan, you need a good bull, and we need you to be in here. Step up. We don't know what this bull's worth, but we're going to know.
Yeah.
By the time we know, if you buy today, you're going to be at the head of the pack of the shorthorn breed, and that's what this is all about.
You bet.
For a long, long time, the breeders with smaller herds have been left out of the best bulls in the breed. And you know what? We don't think that's right, because what we know with embryo transfer and IVF, isn't that right, IVF boy? With IVF boy is shaking his head. Mr. Bovatech, IVF, you can be Mark and Tammy over here, and they've got, how many shorthorn cows do you have? 7. And Mark and Tammy, with 7 shorthorn cows and the best bulls in the breed, they can be just like any one of these big herds over here on the main aisle. That's what we're here to do today. We're all in this together. It's the great equalizer when you can buy a bull like this. If you got left out of the 5 units and you think you can't afford 10, call your neighbor.
Right.
We'll ship it to you and you can split it with your neighbor. But don't be left out of this bull. Ryan's ready for you.
All right, lot number 10. How about Sean, able to be able to buy, look at 100, 100 and a half, and now 75, down 2. You look at 2, able to buy, look at $200 and now quarter. You look at 2, now quarter. You look at 2, look at $25. Sean, able to buy, look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, look at 5, look at 225, 225 to bid on them, and able to buy, look at 2 and a quarter. Yes or yes, 225 on them, and I sold them to you. 200. Bidder number 630. Thank you, Mark and Tammy. All right, you're bidding on lot number 11. I'm another John, able to buy your bid times 10, 100, 100 and a half. You look at 100 and able to buy, look at 5, able to buy 150. You look at 100 and 75, able to buy, look at 5, 2. You look at able to buy, look at $200. John, able to buy, look at 200. You look at 2 quarter. You look at 2, look at $25. John, able to buy, look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2, look at $25. John, able to buy. Online bidders, you're all out. You look at 2 and a quarter. You look at 2, look at $25. John, able to buy, look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, look at 5, look at 225 to bid on them, and I sold them to you. $200 even. 200 on the phone. And does he want 10 of them or 20? He wants 10. Or you want to do 20 or 10? 10? Just 10. Bidder number?
Mike Davis, you're wanted in the other barn.
All right, 616.
Mike Davis.
All
neither did
right.
the other
Bidder
barn.
number 12. Bid on lot number 12. Your bid times 10. 100, 100 and a half, 75. You look at 5, 5, 2. You look at 2, you look at $200 on A, you look at 2 quarter. You look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2, look at $25 on A, you look at 2 now quarter. You look at 2, look at $25 on you look at 2, look at 25, look at 5, look at 5, look at 225. Anybody else? You look at 2 now quarter. You look at 225 to bid on them and I 2 and a quarter, 225. Said no. Sold $200, and that online bidder is bidder number 600.
Yeah,
Minnesota bound.
Long time Revival customer, Ted Brinney.
Thank you,
and Ted.
Ted.
We really welcome you back to the Revival.
Thanks for coming. You bet. All right. He wants 10 of them. All right, now we're bidding on lot number 13. How about Sean? Able to buy? Look at 13, the number to buy. And how about Sean? Able to buy 175. You look at 5 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, you look at 175. You look at 100 and look at $75 on them. You look at 75 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, 175 too. You look at 2 to buy, look at $200 on able to buy, look at 200. You look at 2 to buy them. You look at 2 to buy, look at $200 on able to buy, look at 2, look at 2, look at 2 to buy, look at $200 on able to buy, look at 2 to bid on able to buy everybody else. You look at 2 to buy them, 2 to bid on them. And I sold $175, Jeff. $659. Mike Bennett, thank you, Mike. $659. He'll take 10 of them. All right, now we're bidding on lot number 14. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, able to buy 75. You look at 5 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, look at 5 of them, look at $175 on them. You look at 75 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, 175. You look at 100 and look at 75. You look at 5, 2. You look at 2 to buy, look at $200 on able to buy, look at 200. You look at 2 to buy, you able to buy. Yes, Julie.
Kevin, I'm going to tell you something that maybe you don't know. On Monday, they're going to have a bull show here.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes, I did know that.
And you look at your catalog here and you see this direct deposit. On Monday, he looks damn good today.
Looks pretty good to me.
What do you think he's going to look like on Monday?
Yeah.
So you want to go home and you want to tell everybody, you know, I bought one of the best bulls that was at, not just in the Shorthorn barn, one of the best bulls at the North American.
You bet, of any breed.
We can't tell you what he's going to do on Monday.
Yep.
He was supreme champion over
At the
all
Keystone,
breeds.
that's right.
And all those other bulls are standing out here, so we know he's already beat them.
Right, yes.
But think about it. On Monday, you could have a chance. You know, we're going to all be crossing our fingers, and the boys are going to be doing all their work on them. But you can have a chance to actually, in this breeding season, in December, because you can take that semen home with you today. You can get a cow set up. You can be IVFing next week.
And you can run all these pictures of all those champions in your program, on your website, in your sale. 175 too. You look at table to buy, look at $200 on able to buy, look at table to buy, everybody else. You look at 2 to buy them, 2 to bid on them and die. Sold 175, Jeff.
643 DeBoard.
Okay, the board 643. They want 10. All right, they take 10. All right, you're bid on lot number 15 then. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy, look at 15, the number to buy. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy 100, 100 and a half. It down 75. You look at 5 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, 175. You look at 5 down 2. You look at table to buy, look at $200. Sean? Able to buy, look at 200. You look at 2 to buy. You look at table to buy, look at $200. Sean? Able to buy, look at 2, look at 2, look at table to buy, look at 2 to buy, or table to buy, everybody else. You look at 2 to buy them, 2 to buy them, 2 to bid on them, and I sold 175 times 10. 616, thank you guys again. 616, 175 times 10. All right, you're bidding on lot number 16. How about Sean? Able to be able to buy, able to buy 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, able to buy 150. You look at 100, able to buy 75. You look at 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy 175 to bid on them. You look at 100, able to 75. You look at 5, able to buy, 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, look at 175. You look at 100, able to 75. 634, I don't have you. You got to be 175. You look at 5, able to buy, 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, look at 175. You able to buy, return, able to buy everybody else. You look at 175. To bid on them, and I sold them to you $150, Kane. All right, she's digging it out. 617, thank you guys, Foster Farms, and Desiree, thank you guys. All right, now we're bidding on lot number 17. I'm a daughter, Sean, able to be able to buy them. Your bid times 10, 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, look at able to buy them, 75. You look at 5, able to buy 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy 175. You look at 100, able to look at 75, you able to buy them. You look at 75, able to buy 5, able to buy, look at 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 5, able to buy. Kane, you okay at 100 and a half, 175 here, Jeff, we didn't get in. You look at 175, able to buy 5, able to buy, look at 5, able to buy, look at 175, $175 to bid on them, and I sold $150. 624. Let's see how many he wants. 10 of them. Thank you. 624. All right, now you're bidding on lot number 18. How about that? Sean, maybe to be able to buy, but I'm going to give 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, but I give you the buy, but I give 150. Oh, that was a tie. Took Jeff this time. 175. You look at 5, but I'm 5, but I'm 175. You look at 5, but I'm 5, but I'm 175. You able to buy him? You look at 100 and look at $75 on up. You look at 100 and look at 75, but I'm 5, but I'm Kane. How you coming? You look at 175. 175 to bid on them, and I sold $150. Delisle, 653, takes 10 of them. 653, Delisle. All right, now we're bidding on lot number 19. How about that, Sean? Able to buy your bid times 10, 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, but able to buy down 75. You look at 100, and look at $75 on up. And now you're able to buy, look at 175. You look at 5, but look at 5, but
Ryan, come on, stay in there,
hey,
buddy.
Ryan, I'm sorry I missed you. I've got Kane ahead of you. You got to be 175, Ryan. You look at 100, and look at 75. You look at 5, but 5, but look at 5, but 175. Everybody else, you look at 175 to bid on them, and I sold $150. 647. They're going to take 10 of them. You bet. Thank you, Nancy. 647.
Kevin, I don't know Ryan, but I feel like I do. And
yes.
Ryan, I want you to get some direct deposit semen today, so stick with us. He's going to have to get the talk.
You bet.
I'm giving him the talk. Ryan, you came into this sale thinking this semen was worth some amount. And Ryan is letting his budget get in the way of an opportunity.
You bet.
That's what my dad taught me.
Don't ever
let your budget get in the way of an opportunity. You do not know. We said this is a limited offering of unlimited potential.
Yes.
I wish Ryan was here to see this bull.
He's awesome.
He's awesome. So,
lot number
Ryan,
20.
stick with it. Let's give a little more. He's been the contending bidder. And, Ryan, we are sending you a direct deposit cap. No matter what, Ryan is getting a cap.
100 and a half, 175. You look at 5 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, 175. You look at 5 of them, 5 of them, look at 5 of them, look at 100 and look at $75. You able to buy them? You look at 100 and look at 75 of them, look at 5 of them, look at 175. You look at 100 and look at $75 on able to buy, look at 175 to bid on able to buy, going to be 175. 175 to bid on them, and I sold $150. Online bidder 634. Ryan Russell, Texas
All right,
bound.
Ryan, thank you so much. And
All
Ryan,
right.
We're gonna send you a cap in the mail. Emily's got it written down.
Move on to lot number 21. How about that, Sean? Able to buy your bid times 10. How about that, Sean? Able to buy? Look at 21, the number to buy. You look at 100, 100 and a half. You look at down 75. You look at 100 and look at $75. Sean, able to buy 175. You look at 100 and look at $75. Sean, you look at 100 and look at 75. Look at 5 of them. Look at 5 of them. Look at 100 and look at 75. You able to do it? Anybody else? You look at 175. 175. 175 to bid on them, and I sold $150. Jeff, how many does he want? He might want, does he want 20? Cody Brown. All right. Cody Brown, we'll get you the next number, Cody. Thank you. And he takes 10 of them. All right. Julie, correct me if I'm wrong, but we just have a total of 40 left. Is that right, guys? Dexter, you seeing the same thing I am? We've got a total of 40 left. All right. How about that, Sean? Able to be able to buy them. Bidding on lot number 22. How about that, Sean? Able to be able to buy them. You got 100 and a half, 175. You look at 100 and look at 75. Online bidders, you're all out. You look at 100 and look at 75. You look at 100 and look at $75 on up. You look at 100 and look at 75. Look at 5 of them. Look at 5 of them. Look at 5 of them. Look at 175. Everybody else, you look at 175. 175 to bid on them, and I sold $150. 664. Do you want 10 or 20? He takes 10 of them. All right, now you're bidding on lot number 23.
Kevin.
Yes, Julie.
I want these folks on the, there were some names up there of people that I know. I want you to know. We got lot 23.
Yep.
24.
Yep.
25.
Yep. And then that's it.
And when you call Steve or Corey or John tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and say, oh, I missed the direct deposit scene.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they might start trying to ease into it, but guess who's the boss? I'm going to say no. Because guess what we said right here in print? 250 units
period.
Until January 1, 2025.
2025.
So right now, we've got 30 units.
yeah.
Oh, Jeff, no.
In
Oh,
2025.
25 maybe.
Yes, yeah.
If you're nice. Maybe.
Yes.
There's only been one person here that's bought over 20 units.
Okay.
I know.
For a half.
And
Okay.
that's Greg Gilriff.
Yep. Yep.
Halo. Yep. Yep.
Yes. Him and Delisle.
So 30 units are left in tens. And that's it.
Hey.
Till 2025.
Hey, Steve. He got 15.
Oh, yeah. Mark Burley.
Mark. Yep.
Yep.
All right, we are ready to go. Lot number 23. $100 John A. to bam, $found $100 John A. to bam, 100 and a half. You look at 5 150. You look at 100 and a half, 75. You look at 5 608. We're not in. You look at 100 and look at 75. You look at 100 and look at 75. 608. We're not in. 604. You're not in.
604.
And now two.
Stay
You look at
in there.
look at $200 John A. to bam, look at 200. You look at look at $200 John A. to bam, look at 2 to bam.
Come on, Nick.
You look at look at $200 John A. to bam, 608. 640. What do you say, guys? Really give 200. Anybody else to bid on them? And I sold 175 times 10. And that's going to be online bidder 608 headed to Minnesota. 608 Minnesota. All right. Does he just want 10 or does he want 20, Dexter? Type in your chat box, Nicholas. Type in your chat box if you want more than 10. He'll take 10 of them. All right. $100 Sean able to buy. I'm bidding on 24. $100 Sean able to be. Now, again, folks, hey, here's what I'm going to tell you. If I've got 20 units left, if the high bidder takes 24. Now, Julie, I want you to listen to me for a second.
I was doing some business.
If the high bidder takes 24 and 25, the last 20 lots, they're going to get 2 ball caps and an all expenses paid trip to Beaverton, Michigan.
Yeah, and Jeff will drive them. That'll be fine. John Allen will go pick them up.
Yes, you can ride with John Allen.
Riding with John Allen, no matter where you live.
He won't be driving.
'Cause you know
though,
what?
will he?
Speaking of that, John Allen has driven this direct deposit everywhere.
Yeah.
John and Walker have taken this bull to all these shows, helped by Jay and Cody Filgus, Ben and Henry. The Armstrong Farms has done an amazing job promoting, campaigning, developing this bull, and I want to give them a round of applause.
You bet. Give him a great hand, guys. He's
And
got more
and
miles.
I want to say there's somebody at home, Kate,
Yes.
a.k.a. Kathy.
Yes.
Kate Allen has been the absolute godmother of this bull.
Yep.
She's a great cattle woman, as you know. She
Yes.
really is. And she has believed in this bull since he was a calf. She said, this is a breeding bull, and he is.
You bet.
And
He's
so
got.
without any joking around, the Armstrong Farms family has absolutely made this opportunity for the Bolums and for Little Cedar Cattle Company, and we truly appreciate it.
You bet. He's got more miles on him than P.S. Troubadour in the train car. All right. $100 Tony about bidding on 24 or 25. 100 and a half. You going to get 100 and a half. Give it about. Elam was there for Troubadour. I think he was. Yeah. You get 100 and a half. You going to get 5 and give it about 150. You going to get 100 and a half. You going to get 5 and give it about 75. You going to get 5 and about 5 and about 5 and about 175. And now 2. You going to get about 604. We're not in. You got to be 200. You going to get 2 to buy him. You going to get about $200. John A. to buy him. Look at 604. You got to be 200. You look at 2 to buy him. You look at 2 to buy him. Look at $200. Sean A. to buy him. Look at 2 to bid on him. And I sold $175. And that online bidder is 640. And Evan, type in your chat box if you want all 20. I know you bought some earlier there as well. Been a great online bidder. Yeah. Yeah, John could haul him. He could, he's from Maryland. Bring some crab cakes. All right. Now, hey, lot number 25, this is the last of the 10, and I want to reiterate what Julie has said, what's been printed, and in front of all of you. It's an exclusive auction. Conventional semen. Only 250 units sold, and there will not be any sold until after January 1 of 2025. So you have the opportunity to bid on the last 10 Join all these great buyers that are going to breed their great cows to this bull and all the marketing opportunities you'll have.
And we've got right here today, from Bovatech, Kane Agater. If you are a breeder with a small herd and you've got a great cow and you've always thought about doing that, Kane Agater's here. Come talk to him. He's knowledgeable. He will encourage you. He will coach you. And IVF is where it's at.
That's where it's at.
IVF and genomics are the future of the shorthorn breed.
You bet.
Because with genomics, we know what we're doing. We know what we have. And with IVF, we can multiply it.
You bet.
And with a bull like this, you can be at the top of your game. You can be standing here in this spot in 2 years.
You bet. All right, lot number 25, the last 10. 100, 100 and a half. You look at 5, I give it about 150. You look at 100 and a half. You look at 5, I give it about 150. You look at 100 and a half. You look at 5, I give it about 100 and a half. I give it about 150. You look at 100 and a half, 75. You look at 5, I give it 175. You look at 100 and a half. Did he bid 100 and a half? No. 150 behind him, and now 175. Online bidders, you're all out. You look at 100 and get 75. 175. Anybody else? 175. 175 to bid on them, and I sold $150 times 10. 619. Thank you. 619. All right. Now, Julie, let's talk to him about lot 26, the last lot in the auction sale. Made to order genetic opportunity. I think this is an awesome option, and Julie's going to tell you just how this one's going to work.
You know, BFS Margie LL950 was bred by Bolam Family Shorthorns, and she's sold in the revival sale a couple of years ago, and Steve and I bought half interest in her because we knew she was a great female. You could see a great female like that she could produce a bull like this. And now Emily Bolam, who's been helping us here at the desk today, she had a division champion at the National Junior Show, and was in the top 5 of the bred knowns, right? Yeah. And we've seen what this female can produce, and we've seen it on a lot of different lines of bulls. So what we're offering here today, Bolams and Little Cedar are offering a made-to-order genetic opportunity where you get to name the bull that we flush to. And we'll be working with Kane at Bovatech, and all the work will be done for you. And you got to participate with us, but we're going to get that work done for you, and you'll have 4 embryos made to order from the bull that you want a breeder to.
Saw the cow a month ago in production, and she is awesome.
She's awesome.
All right.
She's produced this bull. She's got she's got Emily's heifer who's here showing, and you can see her. This is an opportunity. And, you know, we always talk to people about, you know, the policy in the revival sale, because this is a revival sale today.
Yes.
In order to be able to sell in the revival, you have to buy in the revival. And today counts.
Today counts.
Today counts. All
You
the
bet.
semen buyers and the buyer of this genetic opportunity, it counts. You can be a part of it.
You can come to the springtime, or you can come to the one in the fall, or you can come to all of them. All right. How about Sean Navy to Going to be your bid times 4. How about Sean Navy to be able to give $1,000. Hey, you look at $1,000 now. Now, how much? $1,000 now, $1,100 now, $12 now, $13. You look at $14. You look at $15, $16, $1,700. You look at $17, $18, $18.2. You look at $2,000. Sean Navy to look at $1,900. That I'm at $18. You look at $1,900. I'm at $18. You look at $19. You look at $1,900. Sean Navy to look at $18. You look at $1,900. You look at $18. You look at $1,900 now, $2,000. That you look at TV to look at $2,000. Sean Navy to look at TV to look at $2,000. I'm at $1,900 now too. So once again, if you've got a great bull that you want to flush her to and make that your made-to-order deal and set your bull up to go to the next level with that kind of a donor female, you can do that. If you're not sure, you can ask Steve, or you can go over here to the tank and you can figure out what you're going to do.
Well,
or Corey, or any of them.
If you had a conference call, a Zoom call with Steve and Corey and John, and talked about all the ways that female could be mated, your head would spin.
Yep.
Okay? And Jeff said he just saw her a week ago, and she's awesome. Here's a potential, and do your math. You know, to get the next great one, in Kane, they're going to get 4 embryos. And you're gonna get that pregnancy, and who knows, if you got good luck and you're living right, you might get more than what everybody
You
gets.
bet.
Okay, and then you put your prefix on them. They have your name forever.
Forever. 1,900 down two. Hey, you look at $2,000 on able to buy, look at able to buy. Everybody else, so you look at able to buy, look at $2,000 able to buy, look at two to buy, two to bid on them, and I sold 1,900 times 4. Bennett Landing Cattle. Thank you, Mike. 659 the Bennetts. They know the value.
Thank you, Mike and Marty.
Thank you, Marty, as well. Glad you guys are here and not in France. All right, we'll
That's
have
right.
a sale total here for you here in just a second.
And so, Kevin, I want to remind everybody
remind them of the
coming
schedule.
At 4 o'clock, we're going to be ready at 4 o'clock, Shelby. At 4 o'clock on the dot, we're going to start the annual Deck the Stalls party. If the bar, Monty, is the bar open? The bar's open, and Little Cedar's going to be giving you drink tickets as soon as Monty comes and gives them to me. And we're going to be having Deck the Stalls. It's a better than ever offering this year. We also are going to be selling red, white, and roan, summer sausage and beef sticks. We have a brand new gift box that you can pre-order here today. And the gift box will be packaged. It's beautifully packaged sausage, and it will be can be shipped to you or direct to your recipient that you want to buy the gift for. So as soon as Dexter and Emily have their work done here, we'll be telling you what we did.
We'll announce a little total here for you. And you say, Shelby, we're starting at 4. Is that right? 4 o'clock. We have 2 raffles going on as well. The chairs and the 50-50 raffle as well. So the 50 raffle that's going on, and then these beautiful chairs back here. What is it? $20 for the 50-50 tickets and $50.
Yeah, the chairs, the beautiful roan shorthorn hide chairs, it's $50 a ticket or 3 for $100. And now those are going to continue to be sold all the way up to the Junior National.
All the way to the Junior National, and then that's... There's only
a
total of 300, so it's a limited.
Yeah.
It's just like direct deposit,
Just like
only
direct deposit.
a limited number.
When they're gone, they're gone.
They're
Thank
gone.
you.
You didn't get a catalog, you can come right over here and see the girls. They'll get you a catalog, and we'll see you at 4 o'clock. We'll have a total here for you in a second. Dexter, how you coming? Why, hello, Cindy.
Kevin, do you think this was fun?
This was awesome. I'd say you have changed history today. Changed history. How's the Nittany Lions doing? Do we have an update, Kane? Do we have an ESPN update? If anyone cares, Nebraska is ahead 10-7. Who are they playing? Northwestern? Oh, Maryland, the Fighting Turtles. The team up north has 17. The Nittany Lions have 9. Yeah, we have the late game. We have the night game with Sparty. Yeah, you want me to announce that, how long she's going to be here? So any of you that bought Semen today that want to pay, you can come over here and see Emily, and we'd like to finish that up before Deck the Stalls. So the next hour or so, get a drink or whatever, but get your bill paid, all right? Okay, folks, we had 31 lots, average 1902, 58,975, 58,975. Congratulations to all of you.